Our 2 cents.
With Oscar.
Welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios with Oscar, your host. Our 2 cents, WOscar.com, our 2 cents on all social media. Thank you for all your support. Please hit that subscribe button. It's free to you and it means the world to me. And now, happy Memorial Day. Now, for us goddamn Americans, we know what Memorial Day is. But we need to be reminded. Because if you have a very forgetful brain like mine, you always need to be reminded of things, of what the fuck's going on. So, let's see. Each year in the United States of America, the greatest goddamn country in the fucking world, observes the federal holiday Memorial Day, the last day in May. It honors and remembers all men and women who died while serving in the United States Armed Forces. Memorial Day is also a date to remember what the fuck was that? To remember all loved ones who have passed away. To remember all loved ones who have passed away. Memorial Day, traditionals on Memorial Day, the flag of the United States of America is raised briskly on top of the staff and solemnly lowered to half-staff position where it remains until noon. At noon, it is then raised to full staff on the remainder of the day. When the flag is half-staff, the position is it's remembrance of those that more than 1 million men and women who gave their lives for their country. Raising their flag at the noon signifies the nation's lives, that the country is resolved not to let their sacrifice be in vain, but to rise up in their honor and continue to fight for liberty and justice for all. Also, for the United States, it marks the beginning of the summer. And ladies and gentlemen and non-binary folk and everybody else, pansexuals, or I don't know. I got to include everybody. Let's be inclusive, right? Let's celebrate the beginning of the summer. Although this weekend, I don't know what the fuck it was, but today seems like it's gonna be a sunny day, nice and rainy. I hope it's not rain later on today for some reason. For some weird reason, right? Yeah, sometimes that happens. So, to all the service men and women, thank you for your service. But we all know financial gains behind the Defense Department. Anyways, so with that being said, that begins the summer. Let's get excited about it. Is your summer body ready? No, it's not. I cannot stop eating Slurpees. So that's where we're at. National Creativity Day, March 30th. Unleash your imagination for National Creativity. Why am I reading it that way? National Creativity Day. Whether you are an artist, writer, musician, filmmaker, blogger, all right, photographer, graphic artist, or any of 100 creativity personalities, the world is going to celebrate you on your pursuit, and you absolutely deserve it. And you absolutely deserve it. So get out there, be creative. I'm being creative today. Look at me. Look at me. Handlebars. No handlebars, right? That's what it is. I can ride my bike with no handlebars. That song, they knew what was coming. Those people, those the flybot guys, those guys are probably time travelers of some sort. And because look, now cell phones, you couldn't make a video phone call. You mean no, you couldn't even send, the iPhone couldn't even send videos at that time, just to let you know when that song came out. I don't even know if the iPhone was on. When did this song come out? 2010? Why do I think it's 2010? But for some reason I'm thinking of 2008 or 9. Now I'm confused. Now I confuse the fuck out of me because I don't know what day it is. I mean, what year? Now I don't even know what I'm talking about because I'm talking about days. Now I'm talking about years. What are we talking about? Anyways, monkeypox, right? I've always said, and I've been saying it on my TikTok. Follow me on TikTok, r2cents.com, and look at my thoughts. Those are showered thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. I think of them, I write it down, and then I see what I do with it. If it's good, it's good, and if it's not, it's not. You got to stay creative. It's Creativity Day. Right? A rollback, is that that's what that's called? I think that's what the big boys call it, a rollback. Anyways, the monkeypox. Okay, so I've been trying to think about what the fuck is the whole big deal about it. If it hasn't even been 100 cases. Now the conspiracy is that they're trying to get everybody to stop breeding because we're breeding like rabbits. We are. There's like it. I don't even know when I checked, but before it was like 7 billion, like 7.1, something like that. That I could recall. I've always thought that it was 7 billion human beings in this planet, as far as they can count. Well, you know what they're not counting is the people who live underground. What about those caves? What the fuck, right? Anyways, but monkeypox. It just seems like they're just throwing dirt at the wall. The coronavirus, from there on, it just seems like they've just been trying to scare everybody with this, scare everybody with that. Now they're saying the monkeypox transfers sexual disease. What the fuck did I just say? Transfers through a sexual disease. Huh. Is that the right wording for that? Somehow it doesn't seem like that's the right wording for that. That just goes to show you how much I think of the words before I say them. I should start thinking about the words before I say them. It's a problem because I'm having conversations with smart people and then I throw one of my stupid thoughts, and as I'm saying it, I'm like, why are you saying that? It's a problem. How do you get to a point where you think, I think it just comes with practice. You got to keep fucking up. Well, we're in it for the long haul, right? Are we not? Are we? Yes, we are. We're in it for the long haul. But the monkeypox to me is just another scare tactic. But they're just trying to. I mean, it's news. They gotta make money off of people watching. So they gotta throw a scary story out there. Just in the probably in the less than 2 months, what's been the news? It was Ukraine, the war in Ukraine. And then it went to the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial. And then it went to, I don't know what the fuck else. But now it's the fucking, no, it is. Yeah. I don't think there was anything in between that. But now it's the monkeypox. Anything with a pox, it should be taken care of. Remember, you took a shot like thousands of years ago if you're as old as I am. I'm not that old. Why am I saying that? See what I mean? I should think about things before I say them because, like I said, I'm having conversations with smart people that are trying to figure out this world so that I can keep trying to create content over here. But I thank them. I do my due diligence by saying thank you. I'm a very thankful person. I like to consider myself to always striving to be a thankful person. I might not be sometimes, but I am grateful at the end of the day. That's what matters, right? Yeah. Anyways. So I've recently learned about a think. Did I just say a think? I've recently learned about a thing. And now, in good conscience, I cannot eat bananas no more. In good conscience, for the good of the people in Guatemala and Central America, because it's America too, right? Goddamn right, it's America. 'Cause it's only in the center, but it's America. Anyways, I cannot, in good conscience, eat more bananas. I've recently learned about the banana massacre. How much of a dirty game is when you go to a place and you extract all of their fucking resources. Am I right? Jesus Christ. The horrific things that they did to those people. It's not, it is horrific. They basically, Chiquita, the biggest one out there, because that's the winner. That's the one we know today, right? They went down there. They realized how much money they can make of bananas by bringing them up here, and they offer the people jobs. But before they did that, they got empowered deep with the government. And it gets good. So the government allows them to come in and give work to the people. But essentially, they got to the point where they weren't even paying the workers. They were giving them vouchers that they could use at their stores. And after that, people got tired of dealing with that shit. It wasn't even long. And I was probably a couple years in between that. But people got tired of that. And they decided to protest. Like a good human, has the right to protest if they're not feeling comfortable with their work space. But anyways, so they were protesting, men, women, children, and children got to be last because they're small, and man got to be first because they're stronger. Well, there's some men that are bitches out there. There's women that are fucking have more balls than other dudes than me. Shit. Anyways, but whatever order you want to put it on, women, men, children, whatever, children, men, women, whatever. See, I never put women first. No, I'm just kidding. They came in and killed everybody. And what the soldiers' instruction was what the hell? What the soldiers' instruction was to spare no bullet. It was written in that sentence: spare no bullets with the protesters. So they spared no bullet. They killed everybody, men, women, and children. All for the banana. The we today enjoy. And on top of that, they got fucked over because the banana. There was also called the banana during that time. That period of time is called the banana massacre. But during that period of time, there was also a fungus that was killing all the bananas. And innovation of America, as it is, fucking dirty fucks, decided to try to figure out which banana could outstand the fungus and survive and be grown in is it monocropping where they crop a lot? Anyways, well, they went to a guy, I don't know where, I forgot where they went to that guy, and that guy was playing with different types of seeds in England. Yes, it was a guy that worked in English. It was an English name. Fuck, I forgot the name of those bananas. But those are the English bananas we eat today because that guy figured out that those bananas are best, and he basically made them. So we've been playing with fucking DNA for a while already. We've been doing it in fruit, but shit. They also say that bananas have feelings. That's weird. Huh. Well, they not bananas in general, but plants as a whole can feel things. Now, can banana feel when we're eating it? And if it does, when a girl gets freaky with a banana, can she feel it? Can the banana? I know she can feel the banana, obviously, right? But can the banana feel it? That's a weird thought. Anyways, that's what we do here. Shower thoughts. Which brings me to my next point, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else. Don't do drugs. Everybody's seen that movie. Everybody's seen The Water Boy. I'm sure. I'm sure everybody's seen The Wire. The Wire Boy. What's going on? I don't know. The Water Boy. That movie is good. That was one of my favorites. It's up there on one of my favorite, not favorite, top favorite, but it's one of them. It's good. I don't know what my favorite movie is. I've always tried to think about it, but I can never really think about it. So when people say, "Oh, that's my favorite movie all the time," I really don't understand it. Because when I try to think about what's my favorite movie, I try to think how I'm feeling. But how I'm feeling today is not how I'm going to feel tomorrow. So therefore, it's really not my favorite movie all time. I don't have many favorite things. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe that's what's wrong. So the war in Russia, right? In Russia, there's nothing happening in Russia other than fucking them being, the army being, Putin being a cunt. Is that the right term? Yeah, I think that's the right term. But apparently, what it seems like, everybody's still scared of the Russian army, but it seems like the world is seeing that it's not as good as they thought it was. But it's, according to Lex Friedman, it's because so much corruption, they were cutting too many corners with their defense department. So there's that. Which brings me to my next point. Be creative. Now, I'm very hesitant to talk about the next point that I even wrote it down. I don't even know how to open this, but I don't even know how to open this. But they say that everything's bigger in Texas. Even the pussies. But you can't say that because I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. This is the article that I read that it was really upsetting to me because of what happened in Texas this last week. I don't know the details of anything of this. I just read. I've just everything I've heard. It's been through like the news. Well, I think that's what everybody's heard, right, through the news. I haven't heard anything other than like clips and bits in social media. But I did listen to, is it Kyle and Sager, Breaking Point? I think it's Breaking Point. Anyways, but Kyle and Sager, it's a news podcast, and they were explaining how the police did not go in, and apparently it was because they were scared of getting shot. Huh. Well, you're a police. I mean, oh my god! But even when you, I don't think most people think about what they say, because, yeah, right. I just cleared that up a second ago that I don't think about what I say. But my thing is, I have empathy for everybody. I put myself in the shoes of the parents. I do, and I've cried listening to those stories. I break down in tears. It's not. I don't understand, but people don't think about what they say before they say it. And when I say I have empathy for both the parent and the responders, first responders, right? It's because I think me being there, and I think, what would I do? And I have no training whatsoever but if you put me in that situation, in empathy for the officer, the officer, the officer, then I think I'll freeze and get scared in a situation that dire and scared. I don't know. But as a parent, I think, yeah, I'll do this and I'll do that. But will I be able to? That's the real question. Now, everybody's complaining that people were getting arrested for the one person got arrested for trying to go in the school and get their kid out because they got arrested for that, right? But it always baffles me, like when the numbers just don't add up. I'm not saying it shouldn't have been done, but shit crazy happens, right? I shouldn't even be saying what I'm going to say next because it could be troubling. Could YouTube take that as inciting violence if I say it? I don't know. But all I'm saying is there was less numbers of more numbers on one side. And those barricades that they seem pretty that they had many holes in there where you could have, a lot of people at once. All I'm saying, if you really wanted to. But that's me looking at the situation from afar. But I feel like I do have a lot of empathy for all these people because it's scary. I got kids. They go to school. I mean, we all have those worries. When are you next? You're just waiting for a phone call and you're at work. You're like, it gets scary. We just gotta hope that people will do right by whatever instance and situation happens. And all, and also, I guess when people turn around and blame politicians, it's like, but people put them there. They fail because we knew nothing about them before they came into power. But how can you know anything about any politician, right? We got things to do. We got places to be. We got stuff to take care of. Yeah. But see, I can be a really fucking asshole. And I guess, I've been told this was one of my friends, and this was the first week that I met him. Because, I kept telling him, I'm a nice guy, man. I'm not doing anything. What are you talking about? But he turned around and told me, like, bitch, I can see right through you. You're a fucking asshole. It made me laugh because something in me told me, like, you know what? He's probably right. Because I guess I can be an asshole. But but see, this is looking at the situation from afar. Now, when people come across, like, say, like Ted Cruz, right? Everybody was mad at him because he's trying to say that, the gun laws and this and gun laws and that. And everybody's mad at him because he's not taking action and he said he would. Or I don't know what the case is. But people fold when they get the chance to tell them off. They go too light, for my opinion. Now, there's this guy yelling at Ted Cruz, their blood's in your hand. That sounds horrible to say. That's very horrible. But, man, like I said, I was trying to explain the beginning before I made my comment on how much of an asshole I can be. But if it's a fight, it's a fight. Bites, punches to the groin, everything goes. It's a fight. I'm going to survive. I'm going to live through this. So I probably would have hit the lowest I could hit. Probably get to the point where that person could press charges for threatening behavior, probably. But that's me. I'm an asshole, like I said. That's why I try to steer away from things that are very confrontational because I cannot put myself in that situation where I got to confront somebody. But I mean, life is life, right? If there's a confrontation to be happened, it's probably gonna happen. But I don't know. Um, I would hit low though. I mean, there's some things that I could think of right now that I could say, but I'm not gonna say them because I don't know if I don't know. You never know. You never know. You never know who watches these things. I don't. I never watch them. I just probably. I, I just want to get good at talking, and when I do this things, and I talk, and I realize, what the fuck are you saying? Can you say that? But the good thing is that it's making me a good talker because I'm starting to see that I can approach somebody and be like, oh, hey, what's up, man? Blah 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 blah. You're like, yeah, I believe this and that, I believe. I can make conversations like that now, and you get good to where you're like, all right, this person would probably want to have a conversation. This dude would probably have a little chat with you. But you can't just be fucking Joe Blow off the street and just fucking approach somebody, like walk them up and be like, "Oh, what's up, man?" No, 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 no. It's got to be a scene. A scene like at the grocery store. I'm not one to strike a conversation with the bag guy or the guy that bags the groceries or the lady or the dude or whatever, whoever is doing the scanning, right? I'm not one to be like, "Oh, how you doing, man? What you do?" Blah blah blah. No, I'm not one to do that. I wait for them because I know how those jobs are and I know how annoyed they must be just to be there. Because dealing with people suck. People do suck. And people who work at a grocery store can probably tell you a lot better how much people suck. And there's no doubt in that. But yeah, but like I said earlier, we just hope that everybody can do good. And, but we're learning things. We're learning wonderful things. Anyways, enough sadness, right? It was a hard week. Um, damn, what the fuck? Uh, we always look for the weekends, but we shouldn't. We know we shouldn't, and yet we do it. Anyways, this is our 2 cents with your host, Oscar. Thank you for listening. This is I, your host, Deuces.